Hello there. We camped at the Quarry last night and I slept so well. I was so tired. I probably fell asleep, what do you think, boys, around 9? Now we have to do the massive camp pack up that's always really dramatic in our family. And then we start the day immediately with a big climb. But it's on a road. It's on an old road, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're trying to get motivated to do some big miles today. But so far it's like dreary, windy, cold, disgusting, yucky out, like overcast and yuck.
It's atrocious.
So,
no.
The crux of getting ready this morning is putting on wet shoes. Now we all have dry socks because there are backup socks. My gaiters are actually pretty dry. My boots they're as wet as if you had just dunked them in a bathtub full of water.
There's literally puddles.
Oh yeah, there's puddles in them. Yeah, that's awesome.
I hate that.
I'm making the really hard decision to put on wet socks because my boots are so soaking wet that there's no point in putting on my dry socks. Might as well save them for whatever eventuality comes. If my boots were like at least semi-dry, there would be like a reason, but they're soaking wet. I'm not going to put on my gaiters because I want my boots to be open to the air, drying as I hike, as if. The video doesn't capture hills really well, but just trust me when I say we're walking up a very steep hill. It's on a good road, which makes it a lot easier, but it's still really steep and long, and that makes it difficult. So hills are like my nemesis. Hills are my nemesis. So it's very hard for me. Alright guys, how did you find the Longwoods?
Way more longer than 18 hours.
Yeah. Pretty rough.
So we just came out of the Longwoods, and it's already sunny. So it's mostly the woods and the trees that were making it like all like darker than this. And it's more warmer out here.
What do you rate the Longwoods on a scale of 1 to 10?
1. It was not fun. We are now at the hut, Maryvale Hut, and it's a nice little hut. It isn't that big, but they spent more time on the outside, definitely. We just got this thing that I have no idea what's for. They have a table, they have a bench, a porch, a kitchen, and then inside is that. We can stop here, but we want to go to Campsie Downs. The reason why we are going to Campsie Downs is because we can do our laundry, we can take hot showers, we can recharge our phones, and possibly get a bunk room. Cabin or something, and we're going to the next cabin, and we're starting
off with this big climb out of that cabin. It is not fun. Goose can't drink water. She runs out of breath. And it's hard to like run or play or anything. So that's about it. Bye.
We just arrived at Campsie Downs. Buttercup's going to the bathroom. This is the bunk room. Here's the cooking. We might be the only ones here. I did call and make a reservation. It smells good in here, like at Grandma's house. I like that needlepoint. We're here at Campsie Downs, and the positives are we have beds to sleep in, we're indoors, we got hot showers. The negatives are the proprietor is nowhere to be found, so we can't get any food or do laundry, which we were hoping for. I'm just beyond exhausted. It was a 17-mile day, and it was just not easy terrain. Well, parts of it were. Parts of it were easy, and then parts of it were really hard. So I'm just so exhausted that I'm like just collapsing with exhaustion. I'm trying to get the kids fed, and Sonic convinced Buttercup to trade dinners tonight, but the problem is that this happened while I was in the shower, but the problem is that I only get the kids the dinners they like. Buttercup prepared Sonic's and then won't eat it now, and Sonic already ate. So I'm trying to feed him some other things that we have. I'm sorry, I keep rubbing my eyes because my allergies are so bad. I'm very allergic to New Zealand, turns out. Yeah. We're totally fried. We're so exhausted, so we're going to bed. Good night.